Exclusive, we're hearing tonight for the first time from a former leader of Solid Rock Church. I sat down with former pastor Bernard Kinnerson late last week, and nothing was off limits, including John Paul Miller's behavior before his wife Micah's death, as well as Kinnerson's status as a registered. Kinnerson reached out to News 13 after we published this picture in an article on WBTW.com. He fears the image gives the impression he was closer to John Paul Miller and more involved in church business than he says he actually was.
I mean, I have been physically sick and emotionally sick. I've lost like 12 pounds in the last few weeks.
Kinnerson says John Paul Miller is not the man he thought he was, and that details of Miller's documented abuse of Micah go against what he told Kinnerson and other church leaders about their relationship and Micah's behavior leading up to her death.
I mean, we were led to believe that all of this was coming from Micah and her mental illness, you know, and not being on her meds, you know, that she'd been on this long psychotic, you know, episode. He's got a notebook this thick that he would bring out and say, I've got all the records, I've got everything to show that it was her mental illness.
I asked Kinnerson about being a registered 91. He says he's a Class 2. He can be in a church with children around, but he cannot work directly with children. Now, he says Solid Rock leadership was aware of his status. Tonight at 11, even more of our exclusive conversation and whether Kinnerson thinks Solid Rock has any kind of future.